Welcome.
What?
Yeah, finish it.
Welcome?
No, I said welcome.
Okay, do it again.
Welcome.
To the AtaZ Podcast.
And you're listening to...
Amber?
You know your name,
the
right?
A. I'm the A.
Yeah.
Amber.
Uh-huh. Last name?
Long?
Middle name.
That's irrelevant. Nope.
Okay. Patrice.
Okay.
And Zachary Taylor Birdsong. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. We can edit that out.
No. Let's do a second take intro.
Okay. Am I still saying welcome?
Hi guys.
Welcome.
Why do you just insist on saying welcome? You're listening to the AtaZ Podcast. This is the first full legitimate episode of this podcast.
Yes.
And we have no intro.
No.
Probably around episode 20. We'll have a good one. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, probably in the next episode we'll have a proper intro, and that's because this episode is just getting to know you.
Correct. A to Z.
A to Z.
No spaces.
No spaces. A, capital A.
Yeah.
Lowercase T A.
Yeah.
Capital Z.
Yeah. End.
Space. Podcast.
Yeah.
And the next episodes will be the meat and potatoes. Right?
And gravy.
And gravy.
Or maybe this is the gravy.
No. This is like an appetizer.
You can...
You know, I mean, you can have meat
Gravy
and potatoes
appetizes.
and appetizer. No, it's like a garnish type of thing.
You could put it on bread. It's like an appetizer.
Yeah, but it's like you're not just having like a bowl of gravy and bread. The
Talk
gravy
to the British.
is
Talk to the British.
No, because the gravy's on something else. The meat and potatoes. No one's just eating fucking gravy.
I would.
Yeah, you would do a lot of things.
Yeah. With gravy.
It's nasty. You know, gravy's like blood. It's like blood. It's like
gravy?
Cooked blood, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's like animal fat.
Yeah, and blood.
Oh.
So I used to have this book. This is my getting to know you before we get into the questions.
Okay.
Okay. When I was like, how old was I? When I was like
7.
When I was like 11. Actually, I was 10.
Can we cuss?
I just said the F word.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I mean, shit.
Fuck. So when I was 10, around that time, I got a Leap Pad Learning Center. Do you know what those are?
Yes, those were baller. Yeah.
That was probably my favorite Christmas gift I've ever gotten.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the little booklets was on like science, like the human body.
Mm-hmm.
And I was obsessed with it. I thought it was so cool. I think it had a bunch of other stuff in it. And then that just was like one page of it.
Oh,
I have to go back and look.
Hyper focused on that?
Yeah, I thought it was so cool. And it was like one where like it was on the digestive system.
Mm-hmm.
And so you would like turn it on and it'd be like, it's dinner time. and
why does it have that accent?
I don't know, but that's what it was. And so you would learn like all the different, what happens to your food when you eat it.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I was like, medicine is so cool. And so that became my like special interest, I guess you would say, for a long time. And still is, because, I talk about medicine all the time.
All the time, I was just about to
say. I was thinking about it this morning.
Too much.
Yeah. It's a sign. Anyway, so I got this book. No, back up. So I went to the Human Body exhibit in Pittsburgh. Do you know what that is?
Is it a museum?
It was an exhibit, and it traveled around the country, and it went to it went to different museums.
Yeah, okay.
But it was basically all of these, like, cadavers where people had donated. I think they were all Asian.
Mm.
That's irrelevant. But I think when I learned about it, I was like, wow, that's crazy. All one ethnicity or one from one region of the world.
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple ethnicities of Asian people. I just want to put that out there. I know that. I misspoke.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah, we'll edit that out. No, leave it in.
Leave it in? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know things.
Mistakes aren't for the weak.
No. What?
You're
No,
strong.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you can be weak if you want.
I'm working on it. But anyway, so I went to this exhibit with my aunt in Pittsburgh, and it was it was very strange because it's just like a bunch of people with no skin. So you're just like looking, because you're looking at their body.
Right.
And then there was a skin part of the exhibit where it was just like the stretching out of human skin and like how long it actually is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that with intestines.
I'm sure they did it.
Because those things are long.
I'm sure they did it. I just can't remember. And I wasn't freaked out by the exhibit, except for like when I went to sleep, all the people in my dreams had no skin. And I was like, it just was like unsettling, but it wasn't scary. But anyway, I bought this book at that exhibit, and it was, I can't remember, it's purple, and it's a book about just like gross facts. And one of the facts was about gravy.
And
like
the animal or in the blood.
of it, yeah. And then another fact about it was that when you sneeze and snot comes out, it shoots out of your nose at 90 miles per hour.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that before.
And so when I was 10, I had to take a test and do an interview and all this stuff to get into this private middle school in my hometown. And I was like, it's an elite school. And so I was like, all these kids are smart. I gotta impress them. So I'm gonna tell them all these facts from this book, right? And I'm telling them and whatever. I'm like, this went great. And then when I finally go to the school, they were like, we thought you were so weird because you were just talking about like blood and snot. And I was like, no, I did it because I thought like you guys are smart. So then like, yeah, we were really happy to like find out. And like, so you had a buddy. You would be assigned a buddy. And the person I shadowed for the day was like really happy that I wasn't her buddy because she thought that I was really weird.
Yeah,
and then she
right.
like came and she was like, yeah, you're like a lot more normal than I thought you would be, because when we weren't friends, but she was like, yeah, I like thought you were really weird.
Yeah, you just chill.
Yeah, I was like, no, dude, I just was like excited.
Yeah, human body stuff.
Smart kids, people like facts.
Right.
And so that's like my love language at the time was like giving people random facts. And so that's getting to know me.
That's a lot.
What?
To take in.
You know, after that, though, I wasn't really bothered by it. I just was like, it just cued me into like, wow, it's really easy for people not to like you.
Yeah,
like
first
you can
impressions.
Do one freaking thing,
yeah.
And people will be like, wow, this person is a murderer.
Right.
And you're like,
if you don't get the chance to like, redeem yourself later, they're just going to stick that image in their head.
Yeah. And I just was like a nerdy kid. And that was it. And like, I just assumed like I'm going to a school with a bunch of smart kids that we're all like this. That is not the case.
Should have went with a solar system, man. That's just cool.
They did have a solar system part in but it just wasn't. I'm just now getting into space. It's been a really like, before I was like, it used to give me existential dread. Yeah. The concept that like at one point the entire Earth is going to be in the sun, and it felt really urgent, even though that's going to be like several million years from now.
Yeah, right.
But then I was like, but I'll be dead then.
Yeah.
And so like
your great. I'll go on.
We're not going to make it that long.
Grandchildren.
As a species, we're not going to make it that long.
I don't know.
We don't have it in us.
Do you want to start?
No, you have to answer your question.
What question?
Post Denver, AD.
Yeah, I was about to say it's after Denver.
After Denver.
Not post.
After Denver.
And
getting
that's
to know
a very personal question.
Zachary Birdsong. Let's see, what's the biggest, you don't have to do the whole thing. What is your favorite change within yourself? So, for context, since Zach's being coy, he went to Denver on a work trip.
Yeah.
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 And then he had a spiritual transformation in the Red Rocks.
In the Red Rocks?
Yeah.
I think it was in a hotel room.
At the Red Rocks. No.
We'll say it was at the Red Rocks.
It was at the
Yeah.
Red Rocks, and he came back and he said, "I found it."
Let me put it into a metaphor.
It.
I was at the Red Rocks, right? And I screamed out, and at first there was no echo. Yeah. I had to do it a couple more times and really think about how I was yelling. And then came an echo, and for the first time I heard myself.
Damn.
Yeah. There you go.
Damn.
I did it. I listened. I paid attention, and I wasn't so comparative anymore after that. And I would say that was the biggest takeaway, because I started seeing more of myself and sticking to myself instead of listening to the echoes of others in the Red Rocks. Yeah. Does that suffice?
No, that was good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And that's Zach.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, so by the way, to introduce what we're doing here, we have a bag, and it's got like, what, 40 questions
40
in it?
questions.
It's got 40 questions in it. We may not do them all.
Probably not.
We probably won't do them all.
We might cut some out.
We might cut some out. And these are questions that we have come up with so that you can get to know us, and then you can trust the information coming in the subsequent episodes. And you can share this with your friends and be like, oh my God, these fucking losers.
Yeah.
Or you'd be like, these are the best people I've ever heard on a mic.
No. What's it called?
Cap?
No. No. No, not marketing. No, what is it? Not advertisement. No, something is a bad thing.
Publicity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you want to tell your friends so you can make fun of us, please. And subscribe to our Patreon.
Because then they're going to click the episode.
Yes.
And, yeah. And that would
raise
be
our
really
numbers.
Good for when we're trying to get our sponsors.
Looking at you, Manscaped.
Looking at you.
First announcement. All right. This is one of yours. What's bringing your joy at the moment?
What's bringing me joy?
Yeah.
Does it say you or your?
It says your.
I did not.
But I think it works that way though, because it's like, what's bringing your joy? Like, you have joy. What's bringing it to you?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you spend things.
Yes, it is.
What's bringing my joy right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this podcast.
Yo, solid answer.
I'm really excited about it. I feel like I've always really loved television specifically, and I really love radio. I think it's so much fun. My biggest issue with radio around here is that there's always static. So I don't feel like I don't want to listen to the radio.
Right.
But I love the radio.
Wait, what do you mean there's always static?
In the channels I'm trying to get. It's like the connection's not strong. The signal.
But you have ones that you can listen to.
Yeah. But they're not that interesting.
Oh, okay.
So for the ones that I want to get,
there's like rock
signals.
or metal kind of stuff, and then there's your typical pop.
I'm trying to get those like Christian.
You want that Toby Mac?
I want the sermons. I want the sermons.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can find for you.
But no, I'm really excited for the podcast, for just like having something to look forward to every week, and something that's our own, to express ourselves.
Yes. Whether we want to or not.
Yes. Like a pimple.
Don't say that at your next interview for anything.
I am gonna. You got to be true to yourself. Period. What do you hope to get out of this podcast?
Oh, wow. We're keeping on the podcast.
Is that your question?
I think so.
Okay. I was like, I don't think I wrote that.
Man, I wonder if we're just going to keep pulling each other's. Yeah, mix it up. Fun, information, and success. FIS.
Yeah.
I just want it to be a good time. It doesn't have to be a long time. Want it to be a long time. But I'm here to be here.
If we make it to 100 episodes, would you get a FIS tattoo?
What did that stand for again?
Fun, information, and success.
Yes. Okay. FIS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we made $1 million, would you get a FIS tattoo? Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I'd even let a poll decide where I get it, except I wouldn't allow it to be on my face or bald head. But almost everywhere else is game.
Yeah. All right. You heard it here. $1
Million.
$1
million.
FIS tattoos.
We just gotta make one of the Patreon subscription tiers, like for those ultra wealthy.
$100,000.
Yeah, yeah. What made you want to get with your partner?
Did I write that?
I guess so. I don't recall writing that.
Dang. I don't want to answer. I want you to answer that.
Do you want me to keep this? Or answer it? But then So wait.
Can you?
Okay,
well, I'll answer it, but you can also answer it.
Okay.
Because
right.
I genuinely wanted to know.
Okay.
What made me get with my partner? So I'm with a new partner. I won't say his name in case we break up. But but I genuinely hope we don't.
Good save. Good save.
No, in all seriousness, I'm very fond of him.
Yeah. Good save.
Okay. One made me get with my partner. Choose my partner, I guess. I met him on Hinge, and he had a very interesting profile. And he had a bowl cut. And he was just being very silly in the profile. And you know what it really is, though?
Say it.
I thought that he...
Squeal it.
So on his profile, he said he was like... I don't want to tell the story.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm not going to... No.
They'll find him. They'll dox him.
In meeting him, he was just so cute. His little outfit is what made me want... Like, he was wearing the cutest outfit. Our first date, we saw the Minecraft movie, and he had, like, a, whatever, haircut, and he was wearing, like, a little bucket hat, and the way that he layered his, like, shirts was really interesting to me. I think he had a necklace on or something, and then he always...
Necklaces do it.
Yeah. And he always has this, like, ring on his thumb. And he was wearing these, like, khakis and these tall boots. And I was like, this is a very interesting human.
Were the khakis tucked in to the boots, or were they over them?
I don't remember.
How would you know they were tall?
You're right. So they must have been tucked in. Yeah.
Deduction.
And so I just was like, this is a very interesting human. And then he... just continued to be interesting to me. And you know what? So I was hanging out with him and his friends after our first date. And I was looking at this table that was at the bar we were at. And it had, like, the zodiac opposite. Like, what the opposite of your zodiac is. And I was looking at his because he had just had his birthday. So he's a Taurus. And the opposite of a Taurus is a Scorpio.
Right.
And so... I went up to him because, well, really, I, like, looked up from the table and he was on the other side of the table. And then he, like, waved me over and I was like, cool. I don't know why when people tell you to come here, I'm like, that's attractive to me. I don't know why. Yeah. And then...
it's the dominance of it.
Yeah, I think so, a little bit. And then when I went over there and I told him, I was like, you should... stay away from Scorpios. Well, I, like, asked him what his sign was. He told me, and he was like... You should, I was like, you should stay away from Scorpios because they're your, like, enemy, I guess. And he was like, are you a Scorpio? And I was like, no, I'm a Leo. And he was like, oh, okay, well, I'll stick close then.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh!
He was trying to, he was asking to see if that was your way of saying, yeah, you should stay away from me because, I'm a Scorpio.
No, my sister is. No, but no. And the way that he said that, I was like, okay. Okay.
Fair game.
So, yeah, he's just a very interesting person, and for someone with ADHD, I need interesting people in my life. Yeah.
That makes sense. My turn. What was it again?
Why did you choose your partner? His partner's the shit, by the way. She's the goat.
True. A shitty goat. She was, well, I won't say she is very pretty, but what at that time I was saying was, because we're talking about at that time.
She's ugly
had to
now.
clear that. Yeah, had to clear that up. She was a very attractive person, and we had a similar dark style of humor, and so that just worked out pretty well. The Harry Potter tattoos did deter me a little bit at first, but I didn't let it keep me away. And now I think all but one maybe are covered up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, even if they weren't, it's not like that would have stopped me. But yeah, we just had a lot in common comedy wise, and comedy is very important to me. Mm-hmm. You're aware of this.
Yeah.
And so just having that, and she was also just kind of, at that time, a lot more shy too, so it kind of matched my demeanor a little bit with that as well, and just a very relaxing presence. You know, you don't feel like you have to be, you know, performing or doing anything around them other than just being. That was my phone. Other than just being like, you know, who you are, basically. So very comforting, very still presence. Mm-hmm. Here you go.
One of my favorite things that you said something to Camilla one time, and she said, "Shut up, bitch, I'll kill you."
Yeah.
And I was like, she's awesome. I love her.
The back and forth there is always fun.
Yeah. I pulled that one.
No, I pulled that one, but you wanted me to answer it.
Oh, you're right. What are some brands you'd like to have sponsor us? You wrote this.
Yes, I wanted you to answer it so you could say Manscaped.
Yes, Manscaped.
Not just for men.
It's not just for men. It's not just for balls. I use it on my legs to shave. I use it on my armpits.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do use it to mow the lawn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
At first, I was like, why are you doing that? You don't even have a lawn.
And so I just genuinely, Manscaped, you've been such a big part of my life. You know, I've really come into my adulthood with you being around as a brand. You're sponsoring all these different podcasts that I love. And like, I use your product. And so I just genuinely feel like, let's open this up. Let's really diversify your audience.
Yeah,
Let me be the one.
We can be the Trojan horse for your marketing.
Yeah.
Let it happen.
Yeah.
I use Harry's, but I'll switch over to Manscaped.
Shut up.
I haven't tried Manscaped, so if I try it and I like it, I'll switch and I'll say, I'm telling, this is their incentive. I will switch from Harry's to Manscaped. So that's why.
And like, if you buy I don't remember what it's called, but there's a kit. If you buy the kit, it comes with like boxers and ball spray.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, like a pair of boxers?
Yes.
Wow.
And then there's like a little scrubber, like a little like, it's like a silicone, like one of those, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where you like wash yourself.
Oh, yes,
But it's got like those little...
pricklies?
Yeah,
kind
phalanges.
Of thing? yeah. Prickly phalanges on them.
Yeah. And so I would love to be sponsored by Manscaped, and I would love to be sponsored by Squarespace. Just to follow in the footsteps of all the great podcasts.
Yeah, of the greats. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then if there's like a rogue one, if this ever happens, Crash Course, if you ever sponsor other podcasts, I don't think you would, because that doesn't make sense. But honestly, partnership with Crash Course.
We're all going to be about, information and analyzing and
stuff. Or like, pick this podcast up, bro. We'll cut the swear words out.
Yeah.
Or like, maybe we can do like adult only content for Complexly, because that's the parent company.
Right.
And diversify it, because I love your content so much. I watch it in my free time. I've learned so much about the Big Bang.
Which one of the Greens is that? John Green, Hank Green,
both.
or John Ham? Not John
Green
Ham.
eggs.
And ham.
Yeah.
And John Ham. Green eggs and John Ham. Perfect breakfast material. What's your simple pleasure meal? I think you wrote this one.
That's for me?
Yeah. Yeah, you wrote it.
No, you should answer it. You know why? Because I think I just pulled that one and I answered it. So you should answer that. I did it backwards.
What?
I pulled the thing.
Yeah.
And I answered it.
Answered what?
The question.
What was the question?
It was on the sponsorship. But I think
you did answer it. I was supposed to answer it. Okay, so yeah, I'll answer this one, and then
we'll go back to
and then we'll switch. Okay, yeah, we'll get it back on track. You're just so excited about sponsoring.
Yeah, and you let me just.
I plumb forgot. Okay, so my simple pleasure meal, I honestly, it'd probably be like just like a nice lemon herb chicken breast with some like steamed broccoli on the side, seasoned well, not just with pepper like some might do, and then mashed potatoes. Like I'd say that's like pretty simple.
Yeah, and
it's a meal. You know, you got all your things there, maybe except for some fruit. Let's throw some blueberries in there. You don't think that'd work? Blueberries?
Maybe
or not even a banana. Ooh, let's just throw a smoothie in there for the drink. Fruit smoothie.
Oh, okay.
With like some like Greek yogurt.
That is a lot of food at one time.
Pardon? You need a drink anyway.
But
it's chicken. You got your protein, and then you got your carbs and the mashed potatoes. Or let's do sweet potato. Cut up sweet potato.
Okay.
And then
instead of the
cubed
mashed.
sweet potato instead of the mashed. And
Why don't you do mashed sweet potato?
I don't think I've ever had mashed sweet potato.
It's good. It's very good.
Well, but I prefer it diced if it's sweet at that point.
But you don't know. You've never had it. But it's your meal.
I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, you said for me to answer this. That's my simple meal.
Okay.
And honestly, I felt like it turned from a simple meal to a bit of a complex
really
one.
Complex.
But yeah, that would be because if I'm not drinking a smoothie, I'd be having just like a cup of milk or something.
I was thinking when you like started naming this, and I was thinking like PB&J.
Oh,
like you had like a full,
so like simple.
You're cooked.
Okay, wait. Okay,
no. Relative.
Well, okay, yes,
no,
it is.
Good.
But this is even more simple. Okay, and I love this chili mac. Give me some macaroni. Let me cook that, and then get a can of chili with beans in it, and just pour that shit in. Mix it around. I had it like a couple of weeks ago, and it's so good. It's so easy too. That's my simple meal. I've changed it.
Okay.
There we go.
That sounds appetizing.
It's delicious. I want some right now, actually. I didn't eat before we came here. What time is it? Everybody, it's only 10:52. I guess that's not too bad. Huh? What's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote.
Yeah, what's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote is too much of anything is too much. And that's how I live my life. That
was a quick response. You were ready for that?
I wrote that.
Oh, you did?
But I wrote it and I knew because, like, that's just what, like, anytime anything comes up, like, and I think I'm a relatively moderate person. And let me say that. I do a lot of things in moderation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really live in a lot of extremes. And I used to when I was younger. And I think that quote, maturing into that awareness has really helped me kind of like calm down a little bit because and like especially with health, I'll talk about it again, I just think that you have to pay attention to yourself and your body and listen to what your body's trying to tell you. And if your body is trying to tell you that, hey, I don't do well if you overrepresent this thing in me, then you need to listen. I don't know what the fuck everybody's fucking doing. Like, and then you have to go to the doctor and you have to spend all this money when all you had to fucking do was pay attention. Mm-hmm. And that really, if you can hear it, it really grinds my gears. And so I'm just like, maybe dial it back. Whatever it is. Even if it's working out. There's such a thing as too much working out. I used to work out way too much, and I didn't feel good. And you have to listen to yourself. So that's just an example. But also like drama, toxicity, spending time with people even. There's a limit. Like understand the limit And don't be hard-headed about when a natural limit is coming up and being like, no, I should be able to fucking push through this. No, bitch.
Right. Find your balance.
Find the balance. Find your, and it's going to look different from other people, and accept that.
It'll look different depending on their goals too, if those change too. So.
And over the course of your lifetime. And so I think if you can embrace that, too much of anything is too much, you'll find a lot more satisfaction, I think, in your life.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer. There you go.
What's your favorite fast food restaurant?
Ooh. That's hard. Would you... Yeah. I would have to say it's a toss-up between, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to say it's a toss-up between 3. Can I say 3? It's not really... They're tied. Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, and Taco Bell. So that and the only reason I throw Taco Bell in there is because it's like a staple, you know.
Yeah. I
grew up in a small dinky town that had a joint Taco Bell KFC, and then they got rid of the Taco Bell. And then I went to college, and all that college town had, fast food wise, was the usuals, you know, Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, and the Burger King sucked ass, so we wasn't going there. So we always went to Taco Bell, like every weekend. It was Taco Bell. That's when I gained most of my weight. Yeah, it was during that time, because they had the $5 craving box deals, and those things contains like 1,200 calories. You know, and then you're eating lunch at the school or at the college cafeteria, and you're getting like 2 burgers or something, and then like what? 2 burgers, you know, 2 burgers, and then soda to top it off in a cup, not on the burger, but
and then soda in a burger, soak it,
soggy soda buns, yeah. So those three.
The soda, when you go to college, the access to unlimited ice cream, really,
it's not good.
It's not good.
It's
the ice cream.
No. No. They have a salad bar there, but I don't really ever see people getting salad.
That's not till you're like maybe for some people, if they hit it hard the first semester of their freshman year, second semester, salad bar. Otherwise, salad bar is like junior year stuff.
Right.
You're like, I gotta get it together.
Right. And that wasn't even the case for me. It was because that's when I started gaining the weight in junior and senior year, because that's when I started going to Taco Bell more, because I got a car and I could drive to Taco Bell. Yeah, it wasn't a good time.
My second semester of my freshman year, I was like, I need to like rein it in. And then I think I lost like a decent amount of weight. Yeah.
Salads?
I was overworking out. No, it was like green beans.
Green
and
beans.
Broccoli.
Oh. Green Giant.
Yeah.
We can get them to sponsor us too.
I was like, Taco Bell. Do they sponsor?
I was talking about the green beans people.
I know that, but I was thinking when you were talking about it, I was like, maybe we can get Taco Bell. Do they sponsor people?
I would be totally open to sponsor Taco Bell. Taco Bell, your Cantina chicken bowls, they are great. Your Cantina chickens stuff is great.
Those Cantina chickens?
I don't know why they're a different kind of chicken, but they hit different on the taste buds. All right. Talk about a time you failed and how did you recover from it?
Damn.
That's
I wrote
one of yours.
That. Yeah. Yep. A time I
failed and how you recovered from it.
Okay. Time I failed. When I was 13, I was in a basketball game. And every year, the 8th graders at my middle school played the faculty, the staff. And I was it's like everybody in the school watches this game.
Right.
And our basketball team was terrible. It was awful. So like
I find that surprising for like the size of school you went to.
No. So my middle school was tiny.
Oh.
Like the grade was like 60 people.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Same.
So I went from that to my grade was 850 people.
Right. Yeah. That's a crazy jump.
Yeah. My parents. They
We're doing well by
care.
you.
They did not care. They were like, she needs to get out more. Let's drop her in this school. And so anyway, my middle school. So in our basketball team was not very good. So we were gonna do poorly anyway. But I was really good. I was really good in practice. Like I really understood like the fundamentals of basketball. I was terrible in games because I would just get so overwhelmed and like turned around and so like excited, and I didn't have like it's different when you're practicing because no one's in front of you, or like they're in front of you but it's like a controlled environment because they're on your team, versus like people who are like have this mindset of like I'm trying to beat you,
right? So and you don't know them.
Yeah, and you don't know them. So the intensity of the game, just like all the things happening all at once, people yelling.
Yeah, the
like,
audience, yeah.
My mom used to come to my games, and she used to yell at me. I was like, you can't come to any more of my sporting events. Like, you're banned. It was that bad.
Did she listen?
Yeah, she never came.
Props to mom.
Yeah, I didn't tell her. Like, no. And so, she went to
being a good mom by not going to your child's games.
She didn't go to any more games. I think she went to one or two of my track events. But track is different because I can't hear you anyways.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, so in this game, like I just was so anxious and overwhelmed. So I was terrible. I was so bad. And like so bad that my coach took me out of the game.
Wow.
And my dad was there, and I was so just like
Did you make any shots or anything?
No. I was so embarrassed. And so then I went home and I just cried. I went home and I got on my couch and I cried it was a brown suede couch, and I cried this big hole, big wet mess on this couch. My dad came up and he's like, why are you upset? And I told him, and he was like, well, you can make a decision. You can practice and you can get better and all of that. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then I ended up, like, the next year when I was going to high school, I had the opportunity to play basketball, and I was starting to go through the, like, conditioning process. But I was like, I think I only really like to play it with my friends. And I only ever started playing basketball because my dad wanted me to. And
so more for recreational,
Yeah, for, like, health reasons.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just, like, staying in shape and stuff. And so, yeah, and then I made the decision to stop playing, and I was like, my favorite part about basketball and soccer and all of that was running. So I think I should just go and run, and that was one of the
first. And then you did track.
Yeah, choices I had made for myself, and my first year and a half of track, I did pretty well. So that's how I responded. I gave up.
Very nice. Well, you chose to go down a different. You realized what it was you liked about it, and you decided to pursue that. I like to reframe things in a positive manner.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you spin things.
And yes, it is. Don't give up. Just do something else.
Just give in.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. I need a timer for this one.
What?
Yeah, I wrote this. Sucks to be you.
A timer?
Yep. All right. Timer's on for not 30 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, and the question is, how many sports teams can you name in 30 seconds?
Amber. Okay.
Ready, go.
The Philadelphia Eagles, the LeBron James, the Miami Dolphins. My dad loves them. The Chicago Nuggets, right? Something Warhammer, I'm pretty sure. And then what's California? They got some stuff.
You're done.
Oh. I don't watch sports.
Right,
you did this to tease me.
Comment below if you know the right names of the things that Zach was saying.
LeBron
James. Yep,
There's something like that.
Something.
Is that even a basketball team? Oh, wow. I'm sorry, everybody.
Sorry, LeBron.
This is an Amber question, and it's now for you, so you can try to test it out. Can you lick your elbow, Amber? Can you lick your elbow? You cannot lick your elbow. Why'd you even ask this? If it wasn't to show off
in
that
case
you
could.
No. No. I have long arms and a short tongue.
Oh.
It won't math up. Jeez. You're about to pull one out that says, "Can you lick your knee?" or something. I could probably do that.
Oh, you wrote this. What is the best way for someone to cheer you up when you're feeling down?
Oh. Honestly, all just like a nice affirmation and pat on the back. That's really all it takes. Maybe some like in-depth talking about what it is that's bothering me, because I have to reason it out. Mm-hmm. But just like an acknowledgement and a presence is nice too. Mm. Yeah. That's a real one right there.
Yeah, that was a good question.
Thank you. You can answer it too if you want.
The best way for someone to cheer me up?
Mm-hmm. That way everyone out there knows when they inevitably let you down.
Make fun of me.
What?
Make fun of me. If I'm down about something that's stupid, make fun of me. Like, give me a hard time in a joking way to help me see how stupid I'm being.
I think that did help once with your perception on partners and how they should perceive the attractiveness of their significant other.
Yeah, which was like a big trigger for me at one point. Like, yes. I would fall into a deep spiral because I was very concerned that I was ugly. Mm-hmm. And I didn't understand why somebody would choose to be in a relationship with somebody they didn't think was the utmost attractive person.
At the time, you were saying the most attractive person.
Yes. But I was delusional.
Yes.
At that time.
I'm glad we can acknowledge this now.
I was yet 27. When I turned 27, everything clicked into place.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's when everything falls. All right. Oh, I think this is one of my questions. What's your favorite color conceptually versus when it's on a real object?
Oh.
So I guess what I meant by that is if you could...
I understand.
For the audience.
Oh.
If you could concoct an image of just a color in your head that's just absent of, anything else, or just seeing it on a paper, essentially, what would that favorite color of yours be versus when it's on something you're seeing in real life?
I think conceptually green is my favorite color. Because of whatever it represents in my mind. But in practice, I don't know. I really like most colors. Mm-hmm. I know that's not very helpful. I think I don't like green as much in practice on things as I do in my mind, unless it's like nature or something. Like if it's then I'm like, green is the shit. But other colors like black is black. Like it's just strong.
It don't crack.
And it don't crack. And it's strong, it's reliable, it's dependable.
It's there.
It is the presence of all things.
Everything began with blackness, and it will end with blackness.
Yes. Racist America.
Yeah.
Everything begins with black. That's the only reason why you're here, bro. So
you're welcome.
I guess black.
Yeah. Okay. So black in life, and then conceptually green. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was a crazy question.
Yeah, thank you.
I wrote this one. If you were a cloud, what shape would you be and where would you float?
Ooh, I like that. I would be, what's those clouds that are kind of like, they're like tall, they're built on cumuculus, something like that.
Cumulus, maybe?
Yes, perhaps, yeah.
I don't know,
which makes
I can't
sense.
remember my clouds.
But I'd be a tall cloud, not like an expansive, wide one, but like...
Stacked.
I'm stacked. I'm a stacked cloud. And I think I'd like to be over some like, some mountains. Yeah. And I just look down at the mountains all day. And I'd rain a little bit. I'd be like a stormy cloud. There'd be some lightning every once in a while, but it's like pleasant, you know? Yeah. What about you? I'm curious.
I would like to be in the shape of like an animal, and I would like to float in a place that is in desperate need of shade to bring relief.
Yeah. No, yeah. So the equator.
Yeah.
Just the whole, you could just
or
be...
fucking Arkansas sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Just a lot of places
I was
now.
talking with...
Climate change.
Yeah, I was talking with somebody yesterday, or it was earlier this week sometime, and they were saying that we're going to miss spring, like the good feel weather of spring, just because it's been raining so much, and then it's about to get hot. We're not going to have like that nice middle ground to experience.
Yeah.
And it made me sad.
But we don't know what's going to happen.
It's Arkansas
with the
weather.
Seasons.
You
but
never
like
know.
just even the way that with climate change, like what is that really going to mean for all of us? And like how are the seasons going to actually, like, are we going to turn into a place that has a rainy season and then a dry season and that's really all it is?
Yeah,
or
right.
Are the seasons just kind of going to, like, I don't know, flip around? I don't know enough about it, but
I feel like
we should look into it.
I think the magnetic poles are changing some too, which has something to do.
Yeah, I've heard that.
With weather.
I think at some point, that's why I added weather to the list of things that we should look into on a B episode, because I think we, like, just practically, even if if someone out there is listening and you want to grow a garden, or, you know, you want to plant, or you have natural hair, whatever, and you're trying to figure out why aren't my products working, could be the atmosphere. I know that sounds like that's like I'm bullshitting, but that's like a thing.
People get frizzy hair when they go outside.
Yeah, and so like I just think understanding, like, oh, why do I feel bad? Like, again, health. Yeah. I just went it down. Everything's gonna come back to like wellness, but it's just good for us to understand, and also to understand it not so then we can therefore go out and create a bunch of stuff to fix it, you know, but to work with it, because the endless cycle of, like, innovation doesn't have to mean mechanization. It can mean other things, and it can be innovation in the human behavior, I think. I
agree.
And so I think we should talk about climate and weather patterns and all that stuff, because our lives depend on it.
It's integral to the current day and standard of living.
Yeah, and we don't know enough about it. And we're here for fun, information, and tits.
And I will say that the science guessing on this isn't perfect.
No, right.
And so...
But that's science.
Right, yes. What is the best flavor of Doritos?
Is that a question from you?
Indeed it is.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't even eat
You don't eat Doritos?
I don't really eat a lot of Doritos.
We're not getting sponsored by Doritos.
Yes, we will. My dad used to work for Pepsi. Shout out to Frito-Lay.
Hey, shout out to... What's your dad's name?
Pete. I'm gonna go good old fashioned nacho.
I don't think they have.
It's like nacho cheese or something.
Oh, nacho! I thought you meant like an old fashioned alcoholic cheese Dorito, and I was like, that is nacho. Disgusting.
That's a seasonal flavor.
I'll be quick and say mine. Spicy sweet chili.
Not you wanted to answer the question.
Yeah. Spicy sweet chili is the best Dorito flavor. It's quickly followed by Cool Ranch, and I don't care what anyone says. I get so much shit for liking Cool Ranch Doritos, but they're great.
It's just classic.
Cool, yeah, because it was the nacho cheese, and then you had the Cool Ranch starting out.
Yeah.
But I have people telling me like, no, Cool Ranch sucks, and I'm like, you suck.
No, it doesn't suck. Talk about a time when you conquered one of your fears.
Oh. I conquer my fears every day just by getting out into the world and talking with people. And how I do that is by doing it. but on a real note, I don't know, that's hard. Read it off again.
Talk about a time when you conquered one of your fears.
I feel like I could speak maybe to moments, but I don't know if, like, I feel like my fears in general have just lessened over time, but I wouldn't say that they're just like gone, you know, like anytime.
They're duller.
Yeah, they're duller, but, well, I mean, like so this is probably a good example. Back in college, I was just really anxious to be around people in general that I didn't know. And I had that, you know, anxious mindset of thinking that whenever you're going to the gym to work out or something, everybody's looking at you or paying attention to you and noticing like all the mistakes or whatever that you're doing. And so it took me a little bit, but, you know, and I've told you this story, but I tried going to the gym one day on campus, and I was standing with my dorm room door cracked open with the light off, trying to get myself to like leave for like 10 minutes, just standing there, and I couldn't get myself to do it. And I just go to the gym just go to the gym and work out. Yeah. Oh. I couldn't bring myself to like get over the anxiousness that I was feeling and to go work out. So I got to the point of having the door open, having the light off, cracked, but hand on the, you know, door handle. All I had to do was open it and start walking out, but I couldn't do it. So I just went back inside and watched some TV in my dark room. But after that, after getting more involved in groups on campus and stuff, I started opening up a little bit more, and I was okay with doing that. And so that's slow incremental steps towards what kind of therapy do they call it when you're
exposure?
Yes, therapy. Exposure. Yeah, that's pretty much what that is. And I think that's like a really good way. Honestly, it's almost kind of what you have to do to start being more okay with things that you're afraid of doing. Because even like, I think I maybe went there once before that or something, or maybe this happened after it was difficult for me to leave. But I remember jogging on the treadmill, and I guess I just had heavy footsteps or something. But one of the people beside me on one of the machines was talking with their friend, and I had my headphones in, but I could still hear them because they weren't that loud. But they were talking about how loud my footsteps were, and like wishing that it wasn't that loud. And so I left shortly thereafter.
Oh.
And so that may have been part of the catalyst for it too. If it was before that, I can't remember when the order of these things occurred. So
first of all, that's fucking rude.
Yeah.
Second of all, sometimes treadmills they just have
that
a lot
noise.
Of
right.
Yeah, they're not very absorbent.
Right.
And so then and
it was because I was running too.
Like
I wasn't just stepping, I was running. So there was like a force being applied with the steps.
And this is when that's the shit I'm talking about when I'm like, you don't have to share everything you think in your field, all your fucking opinions. You can keep that to yourself, or like wait till you leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then talk shit.
Yeah, because everyone's going to talk shit, you know.
Yeah, but also, like, think about it, like, in your mind. Is this necessary to even say?
Right,
like, you can be thinking that and be like, oh, their footsteps are so loud. And then you can go, Kim, people are dying.
Mm.
Why do I freaking care? Like, yes, I'm irritated because it's a sensory thing, but at the end of the day, this doesn't matter.
And people are there too that are like grunting, doing exercises and stuff, and you hear like the sound of the weights being put back up and stuff. And so
were they girls?
They were.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, this is gonna sound really sexist, and I don't give a rat's ass.
Sexism is sexy.
I have spent a lot of time in the gym. I've been working out in a gym for a very long time in my life. There was a period of time in college when a lot of women and also dickheaded guys started going to the gym. And you guys have completely ruined the culture of the freaking gym. You are so annoying. This is not, you don't go to the gym to be cute or to be like, I don't know, like, it's not, it like you can socialize at the gym, but you go to the gym for like personal self-betterment or like going with a friend to get better. It's a vulnerable place. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they come off as pompous. Yeah, essentially.
It's just like not necessary, and then also it's not a fashion show.
Right. I don't know why, and I can't remember
I don't care what
if
anybody
they
says.
had like if they even had headphones on either too. Because if you don't like the sensory stuff, then my thing would be like you just need to get like a pair of headphones because you're gonna have stuff like that occurring.
Yeah, like it's human beings using their bodies in a space together. It's gonna be like a little bit inconvenient.
Right.
So just let it rock, bro.
Yep. It's a public place.
It's
you chose to be there.
Like, relax. Anyway.
All right. If you could ask God for one selfish thing, what would it be?
I did not write that.
I did.
You wrote that.
And I was hoping you would get it.
One selfish thing?
One selfish thing, yep. Because I was just going to say at first, if you could ask God for one thing, what would it be? That'd be an easy thing for you to answer because you think about it a lot and you pray about it every day. So I wanted you to think about something selfish.
Selfish.
Not shellfish.
No.
But something selfish.
I would ask God to close my gap in my teeth.
What gap?
The gap, so you have your two big teeth in the middle, and then the tooth, you know what I'm talking about? Your middle teeth, right?
Yeah.
So the tooth next to it, if you're going to the left, there's a gap between my left big tooth and the tooth that's right next to it.
Is it noticeable, though?
Most people say they don't notice it.
I've never noticed it.
But I can feel it. And if my teeth were, and I've always had a gap. I used to have a gap in the middle, and then I got braces, and then the gap shifted over, and they didn't, and then it didn't fix it, and then I got Smile Direct Club, tried to fix it, didn't fix it.
You know, that's actually better though if it was previously in the middle, that it's now off to the side because it's less noticeable.
It's less noticeable,
but it's still not fixed as you would have liked it to have been.
Right, but I still like because I know it's there. It affects how I'm willing to move my mouth because I don't want people to see it. And I feel it all the time. I just like get in my head about what it looks like.
Right.
And so I would ask, and I have actually have prayed about it. And I was like, maybe just slowly over time, just like shift it over.
Ooh, you know what you can do?
But
don't brush your teeth for a little bit. Let plaque build up, and it'll fill in the gap.
No.
Just a suggestion.
No.
Keep it in mind.
No. Oh, okay. I wrote this. What was the best Christmas present you ever received?
Oh. I don't really remember my gifts. I have a bad memory. And it's not just an out. Like, I don't remember.
Birthday gifts, then? Do you remember?
I think one of the best birthday gifts I may have gotten was the Fitbit watch that my parents got me, just because it really helped with the health and fitness and the consistency with that, which is why I got the Garmin Forerunner 265 now.
Garmin, if you're out there.
Yeah, we're here too.
Yeah, and we're both active people.
It's true.
And
Amber's going to buy a Garmin watch soon.
No, I don't have a use for it. Unless Garmin gives me one, then I'll find something.
You've seen the stuff it can do, right?
No.
I've showed you.
Talk your shit. What sports does it track? Like, because, okay, I run occasionally, but I'm mostly doing Pilates and belly dancing. And
belly dancing.
And I'm not kidding about that.
I believe you.
If you guys want a snatched waist, okay, belly dancing.
Belly dancing.
On YouTube. Belly Fit by Lila. She'll get you right.
See, I think... Okay, so...
Snoiched.
Snatched?
Yeah, snoiched.
Schnoiched. That sounds like a...
Get snoiched.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
No. Why?
There is a Pilates option to track.
I wonder what it would be.
It's
Just time, the amount of time.
It's time, and but it also works as a good way to just in general track your sessions too, because then you can see like when you can remember when you've been active, how long it was for, and starting each session for any kind of thing is as easy as just like clicking the button to start it when you get to it, and then ending it is just clicking it again, and then just pausing it out and saving it essentially.
It doesn't.
But it tracks your run. Like you don't currently track your running times, do you? Not like in a really detailed way. This does all that for you.
I just feel my way through it.
And you can still do that, but you can see how you're progressing over time just by looking at the data that the watch takes into account.
It would have been interesting. So it's like the headphones are sitting on my ear in a weird way. It would have been interesting to know, because earlier, I guess it was last year, fun fact, I lost like 20 pounds.
Woo!
And this is not a health podcast, by the way. But we should get Karen on the pod.
Yes.
To talk about health.
Yes.
And so at one point, because I was running, blah, blah, blah. And then, I think I was weightlifting and stuff too. And then I decided to stop. And I just wanted to focus on Pilates and stretching. One, because I needed to stretch and my back was really messed up. I even went to PT and it kind of helped, but it didn't really. And so I was working on spinal flexibility stuff. And then, and I wasn't running as much. But when I started to focus on the building the strength in that way, that deep core strength, when I went to run again, it was so different. It was so easy.
I was about to say.
And it was I hadn't been running, but then when I was running, I was not tired. And I was like, wow, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have had numbers and a better understanding of what was going on with that.
Right. I'm telling you. Nat just ordered one.
Cam's getting one.
She's got one now.
Oh,
it's already come in.
Karen's getting hers.
Yep. There you go.
Guys, this is influencing.
This is influence right here.
You can do it. If you can influence people in person, not just online, you really got something.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is health. This isn't a health podcast, but we will emphasize the importance of health.
Is this mine?
Yes, it is. If you had to fight a hurricane, tornado, wildfire, or snowstorm, which one would you fight and why?
Didn't you just ask me this question? You just asked me a question, didn't you?
I don't recall.
What was it? What were we talking about?
Oh, wait. No, the last thing I asked you was the Doritos thing. And then you asked me a question, and then it brought up conversation about something else.
Really?
Do you want me to answer this?
No, I mean, is it me? If it's me, I'll ask. I want you to answer it too. Okay, if you had to fight a hurricane, tornado, wildfire, or snowstorm, which one would you fight and why? It's a stupid question.
You wrote it.
I know. I just really love snowstorms. So I would choose to fight a snowstorm just because I'm
Just because you'd like to be in one.
Because I'd like to be in one, and because when you come out of a really cold, and you're wet and you're in, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and you get into your house, the way it feels to unthaw. I was telling Justin Pounds, and I was telling him, it was the feeling of unthawing, and it's kind of painful, but it's feels really good. And he was like, that's a little masochistic. And that's when that was probably the second time that somebody had told me that my desire for pain was a thing, and I was like, oh, I guess it
this is something.
Yeah, and I thought about it more, and I'm like, no, yeah, that's it's a thing.
Right.
I'm a little bit masochistic.
Well, and it's interesting that you say that too, because yesterday it was really cold in the office. The AC was blasting.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't have a jacket. It's cold in here. So I'm going to go walk around outside. So I went outside, and it wasn't much warmer out there. So I was like, I'm going to sit in my car. And so I went and I sat in my car for like maybe just 5 minutes, just basking in like the feel of the heat. And it wasn't like, you know, whenever you get from a cold environment, it's kind of like what you're talking about, and you go to a warmer one. Sometimes if it's around the same temperature but a little bit hotter and you've already been feeling hot, like you just start to sweat and it just feels like it's like a bad kind of hot. But if you've been kind of chilly and you get into a warm place, especially one that feels like it's like, you know, been kind of kept and contained within something.
Especially cushiony, warm space.
Yeah. I leaned my seat back a little bit, and it was very nice.
It's a simple pleasure.
It really is.
Getting a little bit warm. It's like when you're in your house and then you're laying down and the sun like adjusts to wherever you're laying.
Right.
A little bit of like
that's a cat for you.
Yeah, that cat feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the it's like, I guess in the old days, people would just lay on rocks in the sun.
That's our reptilian instinct.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Kicking in.
I don't know if that's
full drive. So I think I would dang. I think I'd do a tornado, just because I want to get hit by lightning. You know this. Mm-hmm. It's a bucket list item for me.
Yeah. Also,
it might be the final one.
Getting shot.
Yes. Yeah. Because those are just fun things to experience, I feel like.
We have different definitions.
That's not an invitation.
Yeah, don't shoot him.
It's not an invitation, but it's just an acknowledgement that, you know.
You wrote this.
What is it?
No. I wrote this?
I don't know.
Talk about your ear piercing story? I didn't write that.
I didn't either.
I wrote that then?
I guess so.
Why would I write that? That's so
for
dumb.
me, I guess.
No.
When I had it pierced previously.
I guess.
You could have just asked me, you know.
Don't answer that. This is the first skip, because I'm like, why would I even write that? That's not even that interesting. How are you doing right now?
Right now? I'm doing well. I'm a little hungry. Yeah, I did write that. I did write that. I'm a little hungry and I'm thirsty. I just need stuff in my body, I guess.
Yeah.
I had bad night's sleep, according to my watch.
Oh.
Thanks, Garmin. Now I know I'm not ready to run today. Okay, let's see. What temperature do you keep your thermostat on at night in the summer?
70?
Insane.
That's too high?
Yes.
What do you put yours on?
Well, like right now it's on 70, but it's not the peak of summer. Peak of summer, 68.
I try to... I think I just keep my temperature at 70 year-round. I try to. So even when it's cold...
Yeah, I think for heat that can work.
Yeah. Because 70 is okay. Like 70... Honestly, my big...
Do you have fans on and stuff, though, during the summer? No.
My big thing is always, like, my temperature regulation... I'm a salamander, and it revolves around her. Pretty
fair.
much. But she can go...
You don't have a tank that disperses a certain temp of air?
No, I don't. You can buy these like things that will cool the tank, and she's a freshwater salamander, and so she can go like down into like the 40s in temperature and be fine.
Right.
And it's actually pretty good for them. Like whenever they get sick, you just put them in the refrigerator with like a salt bath.
Wait, with the salt bath, but they're freshwater.
I know. It's a specific kind of salt.
Okay.
And so to like if they have an infection or something, or if they're trying to regenerate like a limb.
Right.
And so I'm pretty sure about that last part. Don't quote me. But I didn't tell you which salamander it is.
Yeah.
You're not going to look it up. But
don't kill your salamanders, people. Don't put table salt on them.
Don't do that. And so, yeah, I've always just kind of set my temperature around her, and it can't go above 75, which if my house was over 75 degrees, I'd pull my skin off.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Strip by strip.
Strip by strip.
Yeah.
How?
And start with those.
Oh, no, please don't. No. Please, no. I was just about to ask how thin of strips, and you're saying you're going to start pulling at the cuticle and
I
making.
would start
There are videos.
with the hangnail.
There are videos showing
and
that.
Pull all the way up to the knuckle.
Nope.
And then to the other knuckle.
Okay, yep. Next question. What aggravates you the most about social issues today?
Ooh. That's a controversial question, Zach.
Well, it doesn't have to be. Depends on where your mind's at with society these days.
With social issues. Okay. To be honest, and people can hate me or whatever, but I have been extremely blessed to be around a lot of different kinds of people in my life. And I've learned a lot from being around different people who don't share my culture, who don't share my beliefs, who didn't grow up how I grew up. And I genuinely think that I'm a better person for it. And some of the best people that I know are people who spend time with people who are not like them.
Yep.
The feedback that everybody is getting, doesn't matter if you're leftist, if you're alt-right, if you're centrist, not really centrists, but
for the most part.
Well, for what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that people get this advice to steer clear of other people. Like, we instill this really deep fear and hatred and resentment of other people. And, like, if somebody doesn't agree with what you believe, like, the instinct is to pull away from that person.
Right.
And I feel like that's what's encouraged. And I just think that that is such a disservice to yourself. If you want to be fucking selfish, if you're a selfish person, the best thing that you can do to develop yourself is to get around other people. But societally speaking, get around other people and people who make you feel uncomfortable. When we first met, our first year of hanging out was so filled with arguments. Was it? Yes. We argued about a lot. And granted, I'm an argumentative person, and so are you.
Yes.
And so there were lots of, and it would be like small things to big things. We argued about race. We argued about politics. We argued about psychology.
Yep.
We had a debate on what it meant. What was the word?
We've had several debates on words, I feel like.
Yes, we will argue about words. Damn, I wish I could remember the word, because it was a long argument too. You are not better than anybody else. No one is beneath you to talk to. And I think that a lot of people fucking feel that way. I know, yeah, and Zach's making a face because he feels that way.
I'm thinking about it. And
I don't feel that way. And I just genuinely, like, every day that I open myself up to talk to new people, I fall in love with my life. You can always get nuggets of wisdom from people, no matter who they are. Yeah, you don't have to agree and you don't have to like it. But it's well, but no, I'm not going to try to take it. The sentiment you're giving away, I completely agree with. The bringing people together and not just denying somebody your presence just because you disagree on some things. Yeah. Because what that also does is it's not just like that against mentality that you were talking about. It also makes sure that those people are never going to agree with you, because everyone who disagrees with them is pushing them away. So you're not going to change their mind. They're just going to go with like-minded people who agree with them, and it's just going to be, emphasized, essentially. And my sister, she'll always be like, I think we need to bring back shame. I think people need to start feeling shame again. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is, I think about with all the, like, ways where people, like, don't talk to this person, or, and to be clear, financially speaking or attention-wise, whatever it is, if you don't agree with somebody, I'm not saying that you have to give your resources and your time and energy over to that. But if it's just a difference of opinion and it's not like a moral, like, huge divide where this person is actually promoting something that's immoral that you do not agree with, we use shame too much. And last I checked, I thought we were trying to ameliorate shame and like remove that from people so that they can live whole and full lives. And I think sometimes we still really rely on like shunning people. And I just don't think that works.
The only real benefit to shame is to make sure people are acting within the like norms of society, so they can succeed. And so really, because it's harder.
And sometimes it's succeed. Like
it's harder.
You're saying
succeed.
That could be a benefit.
Yes.
Because a lot of times it's just for social control.
Right. Yeah. That as well. But to say that is to say that the end. I don't even remember what I was going to say.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. I can't recall. It was. Dang, that's going to bother me.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It happens.
For success. To lead to success, we use shame to help somebody.
Yes. And so the problem there is maybe to get rid of the need for the shame, people just need to be more open about how people express themselves. Like that's what I was going to get at, is that, because it makes sense for parents or whoever to be worried that their child's not going to be able to do well because they're like interested in like, odd things or whatever, like boogers and blood. But if you get a society that's more open to, just people kind of doing their own thing, then the shaming isn't as necessary for that purpose.
Well, and also like shame is a natural human feeling, but you have to coach people through shame and like try to understand where that feeling is coming from. Why do I feel ashamed and what am I supposed to do about this?
Right.
Not just being like, shame on you. And then it's like, well, what the fuck? Because I don't even actually understand what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
And you're just pushing me further and further out.
Yeah, it's just because they don't like it or it makes them feel awkward.
Yeah, and I just don't think it's not cool, man.
No, it's not.
But I'm also a weird person, so.
That's true. Weird people are cool, though.
That's true.
That's so true.
You are so strange.
Yeah, what is it with us and food? What's your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert. Oh, it's close, bro. It's close now. Historically, my favorite dessert has been creme brulee.
Good choice. Fancy choice.
Yes.
Moneybags Amber.
No, but since I've moved to Northwest Arkansas, Tres Leches
I'm telling.
has really crept
Yes.
up. I could. Oh,
it's so good. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's amazing.
It's a dream.
It's just so moist.
The place from the Havana Grill.
Yeah.
Their Tres Leches.
Oh, okay. I need to try it. I need to try it.
So good. So good.
That's a good answer. That probably would have been the same for me.
Oh. You know what's busting? People don't like when I say that.
Yeah, we say it's bussin'.
You know what's bussin'?
Yeah. Why are you putting the whole word in there?
I think it's Gloria does this when she brings in the coco flan.
Coco flan?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a cake, but it's like a flan cake.
Oh, yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I just like Mexican desserts.
Dude, yes, because you've had the suckers too, right?
No.
With the...
No, I never. No, you gave it to me. I didn't eat it.
Bro.
I didn't feel like it at the time.
What happened to it?
I think I gave it back to you.
Oh, okay.
You ate it.
I was going to be upset if it didn't come back to me, even though it's long gone.
It's all coming back to you.
Boomerang.
What's a moment in your life you'd like to live over again for the experience? Is this mine? You did that.
No, I think you did.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, maybe we should have initialed or something beside ours.
A moment in your life? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Shout out to me, bro. I'm
telling you. Yeah, you were.
All right. Go ahead. Answer the question.
What was it? I'm trying to find it again.
What's a moment in your life you'd like to live over again for the experience?
Oh.
I feel like I didn't write that, but...
I feel like you did. When I go back into the Google Drive, I'll check.
Okay.
That I'd like to live over again. Man, that is a good one. You know what? I don't think any. I'm going to say none, because I don't want to, because, you know, I feel like it would be easy to get stuck in that. And it's too much about, you know, reliving something great from the past to make up for what you have now. But I'm not really upset about anything that I have now. And I'm just grateful for what I have experienced.
Boo.
Well, you answer it then.
No, I don't have anything. I don't think I'd, you know, I always, anytime I have like really profound experiences in like the natural world, why are you laughing?
The way you worded that. Profound experiences in the natural world.
In nature.
Yeah.
Where like you get to experience like what the romantics call the sublime.
Yeah, what they always write about.
Yeah, I think getting to have that encounter of like right-sizing yourself, of being like, man, I'm so small, but I'm so blessed to be here. I'm one of the, you know, multitude of living things, and this is like incredible.
Yeah, I like that, because people need to taper down their sense of self-worth. Some need to up it, but some need to take it down and acknowledge that we are very small in the grand scheme of things, but with our friends, family, and whoever else in our near vicinity, we are very big. And
also, we're a miracle. Like, of all the combinations of things, like, everything lined up in a way where we're here.
And not just insofar as biology, but, like, the people who met and stuff, too. Like,
everything. And I think that's, like, where, like, when you're talking about gratitude, like, when I sit back and I think, like, you know, it doesn't have to be like this. I don't have to be here. But, like, I'm truly blessed. When I say blessed, that's what I mean.
Right,
it's like,
right.
Life is really kind of aligned in this way where I can have a moment like this, sit here and be like, dang.
Just be chilling.
Yeah, this is, I'm alive, and that's pretty cool.
We might be hungry.
Yeah.
But I'm, like, starving.
I barely ate yesterday.
Why?
I think yesterday, I only had those macaroons up until like 10 o'clock. And I thought about it because I was like, have I eaten anything today?
Yeah, because you left early for the day.
No, you're right. I did eat.
I didn't say
I couldn't.
You're like, no, you're right. And I'm like, I never said you did eat.
Because when I got home, I was like, have I really not eaten anything? No, I had a panini.
A grilled panini?
I completely forgot about that. And from Kennedy Coffee. What's your favorite day of the week? That's you wrote that? Did you write that?
Maybe.
Okay. My favorite day of the week is Thursday.
That's a solid choice, actually.
I associate with Thursday like it's just like a very grounding day, I think. And I've always felt that way. And there's something about the TH, the th.
Yeah, that's strong.
Yeah.
You know, Thursday.
Yeah. I do associate it with like deep green, like mud. And I just find it it's a good textured day. It's cool.
It's like the pre-warm up for the weekend too.
Yeah.
And like the wind down kind of from the week.
It's just the day of most certainty. Yeah.
I like that.
For me.
What is advice that you tell your younger self?
That's the last one?
Yeah. Probably the old...
We made it through a lot.
We did. There's like only 6, 7 left. And it's really crazy because you know when you're growing up and people are telling you things that you're like, that's so cheesy, or that's so cliche, it's not that easy, and stuff like that. And it's because it's not. Like the phrases or the things that people would say are just kind of like, you know, curtains over the window so that you know that there's like, you know there's glass there and that you can see out of it, but you're just pointing to the curtains and you're not really able to open it. They have to open the curtains.
Yeah.
So once you finally open the curtains, the phrase makes sense. You're like, wow, I see it. Like this is this is real. It's like, so what I would probably tell myself is just like, people don't care as much as you think they do, and to stop worrying so much about what everyone's thinking, and to not cater, waste all your energy catering to other people. But it probably wouldn't have done anything, because I'm sure people told me that, but it's just to point at the curtains,
Yeah. Plus, it's also just like, if you're in a state where, for whatever reason, it feels so necessary to care about what other people think, which is like when you're young.
Yeah.
And like,
that's almost everything in school.
Yeah.
And
it's so hard to, unless you're just like a certain kind of person, or your parents are a certain kind of way where you're like, no, I don't,
or you've got like a good established friend group that doesn't care.
Feel a lot of security. And it's like, when I got here, and my sister, when she moved away, I went through this unbelievable phase of caring what other people think. And I pride myself in not caring what other people think.
Right.
And I think that is a testament to the fact that, like, you can't, like you said, you can see through the curtain, you can see the windows there, but you cannot bring yourself to move it aside. Because for whatever reason, you're like, no, I need this. I need to block out the sun.
Right.
I can't confront this window.
Right.
But it's like, the sooner you do that, the more you're like, oh,
the better it is. Yeah.
You actually get a better relationship with the sun. To continue with the metaphor.
Right. Yeah. So actually, that just expose yourself.
Everybody
get out there,
expose yourself,
open the curtains, and expose yourself. Yeah.
Great way to end.
Yeah, I agree.
Message of the week.
Expose yourself.
And we are not responsible for any arrests that result from the streaming of this podcast.
Nope. You see somebody in a trench coat in the summer, run away. Something's amiss.
Yeah. Unless it's a camo trench coat, because then they might be in a punk band.
Interesting take.
I just recently saw a punk show.
Yeah.
And the performers were in, like, camo trench coats.
That's Arkansas punk for you.
Yeah, the girl had the coolest hair. And I think I want to, like, get my hair shaped the way that she had it. I'll show you a picture.
Yeah. Yeah, you should.
Everybody, I'll show you a picture, too. When we upload this video
to the page, she'll post the picture to the Patreon.
The thumbnail will just be a wig.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I like that. No context.
What the hair looks like.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody. I love you so much.
Thank you for listening to the AtaZ Podcast Get to Know You introduction episode.
Yeah. Also, there was one, I was like, yeah, at the end, and then you go like, you're listening to the AtaZ Podcast. For more engaging, entertaining, independent content like this, you can go to atazmedia.com.
Yes.
Boom.